Alrighty, think it's about time we go ahead and get things underway. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday to you. Yesterday was Monday, by the way. I opened it with Happy Sunday. I want you to know that afterwards, after I, loaded up my wrestling Reddit and saw there were clips from Monday Night Raw and sat there really confused for about 5 minutes, I'm aware of my mistakes. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully yesterday, which was a Monday, went well for you. And hopefully today has been a productive day for you. If not, hopefully it's been calming, relaxing, whatever you would do to describe the day as good. Hopefully it's worked out for you. And thank you so very much for that tier 1 sub. Nearly a year. That's an incredible amount of time. It's been an absolute pleasure to know you. I'm glad I get to catch you whenever I can. Enjoy your lurks while you read. Last stream I got to check out, it's glad to see that you're in a good place now. So thank you so much for coming by. And blimp to you as well, Machiavelli. And I hope the night's going well for you, bud. Let's go ahead and pause our music. Swap it to the desktop view. Wait for it. Hey, how you doing? And welcome back for the last time to Dredge. So, where we left off last night, we have, let me count them up. Right here. We have 7 hidden achievements. 7. I know what they all are now. You would think that means that they are super intense and hard to do, and you would be wrong. Turns out, they're very easy to do. And we're going to do them. 2 of them are tied to the ending of the game, so you can count this more as like 5 achievements that we're going to work on. And we are going to catch fish number 230, which is not an achievement, but I think it's important to fill out the log, because it turns out that the, getting all the exotics like we did, that's not an achievement. Well, the aberrations of the exotics that we did at the very end, that's not an achievement. There's nothing for that. But we did it anyways, because, we're completionists here. Selectively completionist. Let me go ahead and pull up my list here. So the game plan is, I'm going to level with you. Having the one missing would bother me. Yeah, so exactly, because even if it's not an achievement, like, look at this, man. Where are we? 229 out of 30. And the last one is... Come on, where is it? How far back do I gotta go? It's way back here. Give it a moment. Right there. 230. Having that one there missing, that would kind of suck. So even if it's not an important one, we are going to get it. We're going to sleep a full day here. So, otherwise, let's get to work on some achievements here. Notably, it looks like there is a shrine that I missed, I think. Every zone has a shrine of sorts that you have to do an achievement at. And it looks like I missed one. So let's see here. It would be at 2H right there. Okay. Supposedly I missed it. We're going to start with that. Alright. So, and then after that, I think we'll save fish 230 for last. All of these achievements, I'm not going to lie to you, pretty fucking easy. There's nothing revolutionary here. I'm more surprised that we missed it, if anything. While we're going here, hold on. That's a coastal fish. Okay. We got an abyssal fish. Oceanic. Abyssal. Dredge. Abyssal. Is there a shallow there? Good. Okay. Is there any hadals around? If not, there is at the Stellar Basin. Okay. There is an achievement for seeing one of every kind of fishing pool with your spyglass. And it looks like the only one that I'm going to be missing is mangrove and volcanic. That's fine. We're going to be going to those areas. Hadal. There we go. I don't know if you have to, like, mark it, but fuck it, you know? Mainly because I don't want to come back here, you know? Okay. Alright. Any, like, shallows? There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's make our way over here. So apparently there is a shrine that I somehow missed. Don't go that way. I question, like, so in hindsight, now I'm just kind of like, did I actually miss it? Is it over here? And it's funny because there's ideas that oh, here it is. I did in fact miss it. A slab of rock cuts across the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into the face, and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Now, if memory serves right, I did look this up. We need one of every shark. Black tip, wreath, hammerhead, ghost shark. Yep. Alright. Alright. So, I forget where the ghost shark is. What in the frickety fuck is this? This just a wreck? Yeah, okay, it's just a wreck, nothing special. However, I do remember where to get a hammerhead. Let's do it this way. I think ghost sharks. Yep. Ghost shark is right there. Alright, so we have to go up to Devil's Spine. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll go up to Devil's Spine, get it, come down through the main area, get those fish, or get those sharks. After we drop this one off, wherever it be. Might have to wait until daylight. I don't think it's out at night. Alright. There we go. Can I talk to the researcher about everything that happened? No. Okay. That feels a little weird. I feel like the researcher would like to know, but what do I know? That's probably me putting like more of a story importance on it whenever there doesn't need to be one. Okay. Hammerhead. So how we're going to do this, we're going to also work on another achievement while we do this. We're going to head over here to our traveling merchant friend. Okay. And while we're here, to the shipyard. 1 block of ice, 2 block of ice, 3 block of ice, 4 block of ice, 5 block of ice. Yep, that's an achievement. Have 5 blocks of ice in your inventory. I don't know why, but there we go. You want to know how weird of an achievement that is? 4.6% of players got that. This is, if I had a complaint, some of the hidden achievements are things that I don't think should be hidden. Now, like doing the shrines, fair enough. They're not marked. They're kind of bonus things, sure. You know, we can make this a bonus thing entirely. Let's just go ahead and manifest. But a lot of other stuff, nah. I think we could have went without. Okay. There's the bronze whaler. I think that's it again. Okay. Is this... Yeah. Where is the black-tipped wreath shark? I don't like that there's not a search function. Oh, it's only out at night. Alright, well, we'll be sailing back through at night, so that's fine. Okay. And now... There, we've seen a mangrove. Head over to Devil's Spine. General Vixobi, welcome on in. How you doing? Hope the appointment and everything went well yesterday. Doing all right, no complaints. Just you know, on the last stretch of our time in Dredge. We're also, honestly, we're probably going to be finished within the next 2 hours. If we didn't have the power outage, we would have been done with this game already for sure. But it is what it is. Can't cry over spilt milk, right? Have to have further tests? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry to hear it. Hopefully they go as painlessly as possible. Okay. We're going to prepare our banish. I think that counts. Okay. All right. Well, let's head home. We gotta get that last shark. Oh wait, fuck. There it is. Spot every fish of each category through the spyglass. Done. Bingo. Got an example. The dog's like, oh, what's that? Your ankle was bleeding all over the table? Jesus Christ, that sounds horrifying. Everything's okay though now? Alright, right, I imagine? Damn. Your footwear had it out for you. That's rough. Well, you know what? Of all the things to happen, at least I would say that's you know, something that they're at least ready to to clean up, right? You're already in the right spot, more or less. I know we're like going crazy here, but that's okay. By the way, you'd think there'd be some achievements for, you know, doing shit while you're crazy. Oh, that's fine. I don't care. Deal with it later. I imagine they at least like patched it up for something for you, right? Okay, here's what we're going to do to deal with this, because they're just going to keep coming after us, right? While we're crazy. The game's not going to be a fan of us doing things while we're crazy. So what we're going to do, we are actually not getting rid of these dark splashes. We're going to need those. Okay. All right, we're not crazy anymore. Let's go. Ooh. All right. And now, one right there. Boom. You slide the 4 sharks into the fissures and they slip down out of sight. Moments later, you spot something rising towards the surface. The viscera crane. Alright, send it to storage. Okay. Now, let's see. Yep. Vixie has appeared to indulge us in the tale of her bleeding out all over the operation table, apparently. I'm joking. Let's see here. Now let's try this. No victims could be found. Oh. Alright, let's wait 24 hours here. Also, let's go ahead and discard this ice. There it is. Okay. So, that achievement was use the atrophy ability to loot a fish pool far, far away. Basically, you know, playing a guessing game. So that's what we did. And now, they are already marked as rotting and stale. So what we do, we need those to turn into rot. Or, not rot, you know, turn into gunk. We need them to actually rot away. While that happens, I'm going to come over here and update my shit. Let's see here. Ice block's done. That one's done. That one's done. And just so folks are aware, there's an ad break coming up in about a minute. The usual 3-minute ad break happens once every hour. We'll be right here. And I'm gonna level with you. We're kind of nearing the end. I actually think we'll be in card shop within the next hour. So yeah. Restarted Brilliant Diamond. Why, you don't think are you not having fun with it? Alright. Just to double check. Yep. 3 achievements left. So. Really? Why is that? I've never really heard much about it, honestly. I know, like, nothing about it. First, we need to head to the rig. This is not for the... what's it called? Oh. Get him, whale. Fuck him up. This is not for an achievement, but this is for a hidden thing that we want to do. Okay. Before it's all said and done, right?
Huh.
Okay, yeah, get out of my face, Foreman. We're done. Okay, we want the aberration bait. That there, send that to storage. Okay. Store that away for later. Now, we have one more achievement to get. That isn't tied to like the story. Wow, we really are about to be done. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna head over here. You know what? I think you count. Come here. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Huh. Fascinating. So let me ask that. So wait, Brilliant Diamond, that's not a ROM remake, that's an actual remake. Right, like that's a Game Freak remake. Okay. Yeah, it's different then. I was about to say, why bother playing it? But then, you know, there you go. Fair enough. That's so strange that they would, that they wouldn't do the version that would give those fixes, you know? Okay. Let's see. I guess we have to do that a couple more times. I would have figured this would be an achievement that we already had. We need to use Banish to get rid of enemies 10 times. That's the achievement here. Come on. I want the big bad to come this way. I want to hit it with the ability. Come on, bitch. I ain't scared of no fucking fish. Let's go. Come on. All right. I wonder if those are counting. Like, it feels like it should be, right? Okay. Come back here. Wait just a little bit. I want to see if it's... Nope, not yet. Okay. Alright. More enemies out at night, so fuck it. Let's go. Gotcha, bitch. We have to be close. Let me double check here. Interesting. What did the little fish do? Okay, so in this area, that big bad fish is blind. But these little babies... Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. These little babies are not. Oh. We are not... Well, here, we're about to see. Fuck it. So, they can see us. And the mom can't. But the more of them we find, they slow us down. And the mom starts to hunt for us a little bit faster. Since my ability is still on cooldown, I'll just kind of let it happen. Come on, bitch. There we go. Yep. The mom turns up, and it's a one-shot. So I'm going to test something here. I think... But it's only in this area. Like, and the thing is, like, going through there, like, you got to be really slow, like, methodical through the maze. And that's the struggle. I think it has to be threats from, like, our sanity. I don't know if that's counting. So... Oh, are you kidding me? This dog shit got through? Go fuck yourself, you dumbass bot. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, we gotta banish 10 threats in total. Is it off cooldown? Just about. Enough time for us to get a little crazy. Okay. For those that don't know, the oil makes us crazy. Oh, is it still on cooldown? Yep, still on cooldown. Okay. Well, let's see if we can come out here and find a different threat then, just for the hell of it. Come on. Come on. Today, Junior? Okay. Ah, fuck it. Maybe I'll go back. Because it's still banishing a threat, you know? Based on our insanity. Come on. Ugh. Few options, or otherwise you'd be going with a super unoptimized team kind of vibe. You know what? What if I just swim around with this kind of insanity? And just kind of, you know... kind of boost along as I need to! Oh shit! Still on cooldown. Okay. Oh, my lights are off. That explains quite a bit. So it's not really a game that you can just, you know, going the funsy route probably isn't very effective, huh? Yeah, I get you. Alright, we're halfway there. Still on cooldown. Go ship it all. I just went up to it and it disappeared. I think it's supposed to mark where old rigs are, like the destroyed rigs. Because I think every time I've seen one, that's where it is. The big ones, like that one was over a rig. The smaller ones, they just run at you and try to fuck your shit up. Oh fuck. Get fucked, loser. Woo! Okay. Either way, no matter what, every time I've that version actually. Which one? The big one? Yeah, every time I've went up to it, it's been nothing. The smaller ones that are like sailing around, yeah, they'll ram you and damage your ship. Yeah, no, they've rammed me. They try to hunt you down. Get the fuck out of here. It's going to be on cooldown for a bit. So we'll just sail around. It's easier than trying to go insane and kind of guessing, you know, what's considered a threat. I know it works on, like, the achievement progress works on all that, so. Oh, yeah, I think we saw that for a moment just a couple of minutes ago. It looked like an anglerfish. I just kept fucking boosting along. It's kind of hard to tell in the dark, you know? Alright, it's almost off cooldown. There it is. Or there's one of them. I don't think our ability will be off cooldown in time.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mary. Oh, come on in. Good to see you. How's the night treating you so far? Alright. It's almost ready. Let's go ahead and prep the ability. Okay. Good Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I hope you have a great time with it. Well, there it is. Banish 10 threats. That's what we're looking for. Drink some water now, then. Welcome on in, Coda. Hope Stream treated you well tonight. Alright. And now we have one more goal before we're done. Before we're done with the game. Or before we're doing the main story, that is. That's all the hidden achievements. Your wallet isn't? Oh, it's not good, man. Did you spend some money today?
Huh.
Okay. Trying to open a knife. I wouldn't do that. No. From what little I know of CS2 and all that, nah. That's you know, I mean, if you enjoy that, more power to you, bud. Okay, let's see here. Make sure you have one aberrated bait. Okay. Let's see. We come right here. Aberrated bait. So this is something that we are going to have to be reloading a couple times, just so you know. Okay. I mean, you know, if you can afford it, then you do what you enjoy. Okay. Right here. Now, bait. Here we go. Atrophy. No such luck. All right. And now we reload. This is the name of the game. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm also broke. Alright, And toss it. And atrophy. Nope. Alright. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot here. I'm pretty sure I am. Yep, okay, we are. Okay. Alright. Toss it. And atrophy. Nope. Alright. Wind it back. And we keep going. Some comments said they got this within 15 tries. Some said 50. This is going to take a while. Now we could just make a ton of aberrated bait and do it that way, but I didn't want to do that. Oh, alright. Oh, wrong button. That is exactly what I did for a dreadnought as well. Yeah. Just went back and forth. Excuse me, forever. These things are horrifying. Anyways. Alright. And the worst part is, we don't even get an achievement for this. But we do get the personal achievement. Alright. Throw it in. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna give it probably until like 1 o'clock, so about 5 more minutes of this. And then if it doesn't work, what I'll probably do is I can load up on bait real fast. Or, you know, get a couple more things of bait at least to increase our chances each time. Okay, and atrophy. There we go. Yeah, that's more or less what I did. Pretty sure that's how I did it. I know I definitely was fighting dreadnoughts for hours on end. To the point that I had it down to a science. But, I mean, that's not saying much. Everyone that hunts them does. Alright. I will get this fish. That's the last fucking thing I do. Alright. Fortunately, this will not be the last thing we do. Like, we've got other things on the list. I always went up to check to see if there was anything that I wanted to loot. But I wasn't really in a rush or anything. I was just vibing, more or less. Alright. Quit. I saw some comments that said that, like, how they did this process. And then right afterwards, they pumped something and fucking lost the fish. So they still caught it, but then they immediately fucking lost it. Alright. Nope. Alright. We'll know when we see it. to make sure there's nothing like it has to be at night. No, okay, no. This image is not at night. Okay. All right. I had to double check. This is just a very low chance of dropping. But this is also the only way to get it, apparently. Nope. Alright. So thank you for bearing with me. While it's not part of the achievement grind, it is part of saying that I've caught everything the game has to offer, you know? Nope. After this, the only thing that I'll be missing from the game really is oh, you know what? We can't go get more bait because we have to atrophy. So we only have one shot at this each time. The only thing that we didn't do was like get all the paint jobs, which who cares? I sure as shit don't. Okay. Nope. All right. At least now that I remembered that, like, because atrophy has a cooldown, obviously, there's no point in me going to get more bait. You know, we've got the process. We just deal with it. All right. And this actually is faster than, like, you know, making bait or loading up and then, you know, resting a day. Nope. Then we keep going. I'm going to turn on my heater. It is 34 degrees outside right now. Last week it was 80 and storming. And now it's 34 degrees. What is going on with the world, man? Nope, nothing. All right. I'm getting number 230. Nope, not that time though. I got more snow. Yeah. The weather system these days has been going fucking nuts. Let me tell you, man, global warming is really fucking letting its wrath be known lately. Okay. Nope. I had 5 days of straight storms. Two of those days I was spent without power. 2 nights at least. Fucked up my whole stream. And after it was done flooding everywhere, now it's cold as shit. Ugh. All right. And get our bait ready. Like clockwork. Oh, nope. Nope. All right. And here we are. And come right here. Drop it. Nope. All right. The reloads will continue until morale improves. My morale specifically. And reload. And we undock. And wait for it. And nope. All right. Reload again. No, it's funny. This would have been an easier way to get to probably get the aberration fish I was missing last night. To a degree. Nope. All right. Pokemon Sword cartridges. Ooh. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Do you have any ideas where you might have misplaced it? And on the flip side, does your store have any Pokemon cartridges that you could pick up with an employee discount, at the very least? Oh, damn. The pawn shops around me typically have Pokemon games. Some Pokemon, I think. It's been a while. They're not cheap, by the way. Like, it's not like, you know, $20 for a game. Like, they obviously, they know what they got. Alright. Disappear immediately? That makes sense. Yeah. Yep. That makes plenty of sense. I need to get a Switch one day. How long do you think it's going to take? So far, we're at about 10 minutes. I might review the comments, see if there's anything, any more insight that someone might have. Okay. Just not the... Yeah, no. If I got a Switch, it wouldn't be a Switch 2, I don't think. I'm not paying $90 for a game. Sorry, $80. $90 if you want the physical version. That's some bullshit. Not in this lifetime. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, then what's the fucking point of buying the physical copy? You're just buying a fucking digital... You're just buying a physical thing that says they can download it. Like, what's the point of the physical copy then? And here's the thing, too. I guarantee... I don't think they've announced this, but my gut says that key is going to have a limited amount of times that it can access the download. Or, like, it can only be tied to so many... Like, it can only be tied to one account. Maybe two. Because, I mean, they don't care about resale. They don't care about sharing the game, obviously. There'll be some kind of baked-in fucking limitation on that. Alright. And reload it. Oh, so even afterwards you have to put in the fucking key every time? They're basically saying if you buy the you buy the physical version, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're buying the physical version so you have a case to put on display. Because the digital version, you don't gotta have a fucking cartridge in. And it costs you $10 cheaper. Like, what in the fuck? But fucking Nintendo fanboys will be like, oh, but the rumor was that it was going to be $90 across the board. So since digital is $10 cheaper, it's great. Your uncle's collector. Well, hopefully your uncle has some kind of limitation to not buy just a shitty fucking key. God, Nintendo's the fucking one of the fucking worst. EA is still the worst, obviously, but like, Nintendo gets away with so much bullshit just because it has dated fucking IPs. That they'll innovate once every 10 years and everyone's like, it's the greatest thing in the world! And then they fucking, they can coast off that. Nintendo really is fighting for the crown, yeah. Fucking Microsoft / Xbox looks like the best fucking, or at least when it comes to the consumers, looks like the best fucking option. And that's not really saying much, but they're the ones that are like, look, man, you get on Xbox Game Pass, get all the fucking games you want. Please get on the Game Pass, for the love of God. PC, Xbox, we don't care. Get on the Game Pass. You know, we're trying to get cross-platform exclusivity. They're getting Final Fantasy 14 on that bitch. Like, they're sitting there like, please, be our customer. While Nintendo's like, we're going to gouge you for every fucking penny you're worth. And Sony's like, we want your money, but if you're PC, we only want your money in about 3 or 4 years. They already have it now? Good. It was announced that it was going into beta testing at some point. So, there you go. They have Final Fantasy 14 now. That's fucking Square Enix's only moneymaker, by the way. I know what you're thinking, but 16 was so good. 15 was so good. They're good. They don't make any fucking money for Square Enix. Final Fantasy 14 is the only thing keeping that company afloat, and they do not treat it like it. But that's getting into a long fucking debate. Ugh. Deus Ex. I think so. Pretty sure that IP died as well. No. Square Enix Montreal in 2016. Square Enix, I guess the last game was in 2017, yeah? Yeah. That was the last time it came out. Bought them all on sale. Yep. It's a pretty decent series. Doesn't make, like, the amount of money that they throw at things, they make, like, they don't make the money they want to make. Let me put it like that. Like, Final Fantasy 16, great game, from what I've heard. Didn't remotely make them the money they wanted to make. Thank you for popping by, Dibs. Okay. No, they're saying they're here, Coda. Nothing for your gambling addiction, Coda. And reload. Alright. There we go. We'll keep going. But yeah. I can't believe Nintendo's getting away with the dog shit that they're doing. I hope the sales are abysmal. Like, I genuinely do. I don't think they will be, obviously. Why not? Because, listen, I say this all the time, so, you know, some people are going to roll their eyes, but as someone who worked in the lottery and knows the odds of these kind of things, like knives and CSGO, whatever you think your odds are of getting one, divide it by like 10. I can't believe the Pal World thing went there. I don't think that... Would that be Nintendo? Or I think... Yeah, that would be Nintendo. I always forget if it's Nintendo or Game Freak. Did they succeed, or is it like, you know... in processing? Thank you for the lurk, Divs. Best of luck with the grind. Because I remember that they, like, threw a ton of shit at the wall... And basically, whichever court system that they were going through was like, look, this one thing makes sense. I think it was the way the Pokeballs, the PAL balls or whatever was designed. Or maybe it was the way that you could ride the PALs, I think it was. It was something stupidly arbitrary. And last I heard, now I haven't kept up with it in a couple of months, but last I heard, they were basically told, you have to drop every other thing you're trying to hold against Pal World if you want this one to stick. And I don't know where it's gone from there. Yeah, they're copywriting everything they fucking can. Alright. Which is insane to me because, like, Pal World, it took off, right? And I mean, I still think it's doing pretty well. Like, hold on. Fucking Pal World. I don't own it. I have it through Steam Library. Or Steam Library Share. It's got 20,000 people on it right now. Over a year since it came out. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. So it's got some legs still. But... it's not like it killed Pokemon, right? And it's never going to kill Pokemon. I don't know why I even took that. Alright. How many people are playing? So, if you go to Community Hub, right here. This number right here. 19,000 in game. Just like, this is how I check things for all the games that I talk shit about. For example, and of course this only applies to Steam. It does not apply to, you know, everything else. Go to Starfield here. My favorite. Less than 2,000 people playing. Alright, you can go over to Skyrim. 13,000 playing. Yep. Shows you how well Starfield is doing. Stardew Valley. 45,000 people playing right now. At 1 a.m. The Witcher 3. 6,000 people playing. Damn, it's a low number. Hey, that was almost not safe for work. Calm down. There's another good one. Cyberpunk. 17,000 people playing. Damn. Love Starfield. I hate Starfield. Well, hate implies strong emotion. My emotions have gotten pretty sterile, much like the majority of the game. It's a solid 5 out of 10. In the pros and the cons, it's a 5 out of 10. I don't know how you can develop a game like Starfield while No Man's Sky is sitting there and it's doing everything that they wanted Starfield to do, and then they pulled no fucking inspiration. It could have been amazing. Yeah, but we could say it could have been amazing for ages. It's not it could have been amazing. It should have been amazing. Like, Bethesda should have done much better. Okay. I never played Anthem, so all I know is that it died. Alright. And here we go. How long are we going to be doing this? Jesus Christ. Let me check the comments. Really? Because now I can mod it? That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want, like... That was another thing I fucking hated. The whole, like, keep resetting the world. See what happens. How about you just throw all that shit at us the first time we reset it, man? Why do we have to keep fucking doing it? Do you realize what a sandbox RPG entails? Do you think I want to reset Skyrim every time just to kind of see the differences between Ulfric the first time and then the second time? No, because that would be an awful fucking concept. I don't know why they fucking wanted to go that route. Yeah, modding's a beast and a half. Especially a Bethesda game. Like, once you know how to mod them, it's pretty straightforward, but setting it all up is always a task. Okay. Let's see. Huh, okay. Let's try this again. That'd be a nice mod because, yeah, they don't let you loot shit. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Hey there, Soup. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I can't help the rant. It's a natural part of my day. Okay. Let's see here. So you're giving Warframe a shot? I mean, the plus side is with Warframe, it's free. That might. I mean, I recommend it. I think Warframe's a pretty good game. It's not my kind of game. Like, I did not get too much out of it ultimately, but yeah, why not? Go for it, right? Let's see. And now, put that there. Anything else here that's just ocean? Okay. And now, let's rest until day. So, one of the comments said, take off everything that gives you anything but ocean fishing. Okay, do you actually do this? I want to say you can get them all I think like there's the Prime versions that cost money, but okay. I think that's it. No, all right. It's probably a massive time sink to, get anything you're after. All right. Let's keep going. I mean, it's usually the way of the road with free-to-play games, isn't it? Imagine getting into Honkai Star Rail at this point. Actually, this might be the best time to get into Honkai Star Rail. Castris has a global passive, and once she's gone, who knows whenever she's getting re-rolled again. And quit. And launch. That's fair, yeah. I just started playing Honkai again today after being away for like 2 weeks. And I don't mind stuff like, oh, I can build my teams around anything. Like, that's no big deal to me. I think the HP bloat kind of thing is a little bit overblown. Like, all it is keeping teams, like newer teams meta, which is very much on par with the past year, really. You know? Like, if I didn't have Fei Zhao for 6 months, it would have been a real bad time for me. You know, just the way of the road with the gotcha. But yeah, let's see how long I stick to it. My big thing, like, the story just hasn't gripped me. That's why I fell off of it. You would think the story would be right up my alley, and it kind of is, but there's just so much fucking filler. I think it depends. Like, if you're trying something like Apocalyptic Shadow, like the super end game, yeah, you're right. But, you know, there's still a place for, like, the Himiko Herda meta, you know. Firefly still has a place. It's, you know. It is what it is. Wuba is fine. I need gotchas that are more of an AFK experience. So that's kind of what it comes down to ultimately for me. Like, gotchas are what I do while I'm not wanting to actively play Final Fantasy, or like I can juggle the two. It's also why I haven't played Triple Z as much lately. And Wuwa is way too active for me. Starfield. Yeah, I didn't mind the pirate stuff in Starfield Soup. It wasn't great, not by any means, but it also wasn't the worst story in it. So there's that. You know, like, it was probably like the third. It was the third best story. It goes Ryujin, Rangers, Space Pirates. Space Pirates just didn't feel bad, you know, like, you didn't feel like the bad guys. It's not like the Dark Brotherhood, right? Like, it is mid. It's gonna take so fucking long. Turn my brain off. I'll play something like Starfield. Yeah, for sure. As long as you're not shit building. Alright, here we go. Let me double check this. Okay. Using the hydraulic rod. Okay. Alright. Keep going. That's all there is. Yeah, see, that's more or less... you're more or less right with it. That's very much the vibe that it gave. Alright. Oh, god damn it. It doesn't matter. Alright, just keep trying. I guess there's really, like... Once we're done, we do the story, and then we're done. And then I guess I'm playing Card Shop till the end of the night, so it's no big deal. Alright, and atrophy. And reload. Into the high-speed ninja build. Oh, there's plenty of that in Warframe. You'll have a good time with that. Dear Mother of God. And atrophy and reload. And atrophy and reload. Yep. Alright. And atrophy and reload. I love all the comments too. They're like, got it on my 10th try. Fucking sick, dude. I'm on like try 50, I think. And reload. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. And reload. It's crazy that this isn't for an achievement, but you know, gotta do it, right? Or else I'll always be upset that I never finished catching all the fish. And reload. Alright. I'm gonna have to turn my heater on in a minute. I'm getting cold. Okay. And bait. And atrophy. And reload. Ba-doop, pop, pop. Nope. Oh, excuse me. And atrophy. And reload. Just so folks are aware, there's an ad break coming up in about a minute. It's the usual 3-minute ad break that happens once every hour. And I don't think we're going to catch it in that time. But if we do, then you might want to be subbed. It's going to be pretty neat. It's just a fish. I'm joking. And we'll probably still be here. Yeah. The game was like, oh, you're playing Trading Card Shop afterwards tonight, huh? We'll see about that, bucko. Alright. And reload it. Whenever I put this on YouTube in like 6 months, I'm going to have to put a text thing at the top that's like, fast forward to this if you don't want to watch me fish this fucking thing for 30, 40 minutes. Alright. And reload. Alright. And bait. And atrophy. And reload. Here we go again. I should have kept track. I should have counted. I'd love to know how many times it's taking. We're averaging about twice a minute, right? So with, you know, with rants involved in me checking things. So I'm going to go ahead and say we're at least 50. I'm going to guesstimate. All right. And now that the ad break has started, let's watch it happen. Nope. All right. Some launch? Absolutely, go for it. And reloading. Here we go. This reminds me of all the time I've spent in Final Fantasy this week trying to get a fucking note. But at least this is quicker than that. That shit, I get one attempt every hour. Give or take, you know. Depends on the group. And reload. And launch. And atrophy. And reload. You start to wonder if you're doing something wrong. And now I'm going to look it up again. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I guess we just keep going for it. I did see something about being insane. That's what you're doing. I am trying to get the final fish. Fish 230. And I'm just making sure that, you know, not losing my mind. Okay. See. Okay. What's that? Atrophy instantly kills the pool and loots whatever's in it, and it seems to be the only way you can actually get this fish. Like, you can't actively fish it up, you have to use atrophy to get it. Now, whether or not that's true, the thing is, like, there's not a lot of clear answers on this. There's like a total of 3 Reddit posts about it, more or less, it seems. And it all says, just keep going under the rig, throw the bait in. Some people said that they were insane, so I might add that to the list. But the pictures from the original Reddit post that I was using, they are not insane. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, let's keep going. And hit it. Nothing. All right. Some people say it takes them like over an hour, I guess. Some people said they got it on their first try. It seems to just kind of be a random chance. Dear God. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, this is part of the Iron Rig DLC. I will say this is not required for 100% achievements or anything like that. This is kind of just, you know, for personal completion. So, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm hoping so, because this is ridiculous. We're going to be approaching an hour of this on and off soon. Alright. And reload it. Okay. I wish you could, like, save at a spot instead of having to do it, like, you know, off the dock every time. Because I really would just save right there and just keep reloading at the spot. Eliminate the middleman a little bit, if you will. You know what? Let's set this up. Hold on. We'll get our bait. Set that as our first ability. And there we go. There. So, a little less movement now. Oh wow, really? It turned me back around? Fuck you, man. Yeah, honestly, Soup, kinda. Yeah, I'm a completionist in the weirdest ways. I'm very well aware of that. It's never in, like, a sane way. It's always something obscure like this. Where, like, I'm not going to get an achievement. No one's going to know that I fished it up except for us here right now. But I've got to do it. It's got to be done. Okay. Yeah, I think we all get like that about some things, you know? It's kind of like the mount I'm grinding for in Final Fantasy. No one's going to know whenever I do it unless I ride the mount around. But I'm not going to ride the mount around because there's other mounts that I like to use. But I still want this mount. You know, I still want my motorcycle. All right. hit it. Son of a bitch. Okay. And we go again. Keep going. And atrophy and reload. Ugh. It's okay. I got a feeling the endings to the game really aren't going to be that long. I mean, it's probably like, you know, probably more of a good thing, you know, you're able to step away from things whenever you're, you know, completely done with it. Okay. I will say partially, like, the reason I'm doing this is also stream content, you know, it's part of the goal of the stream. If this was off stream, I'd probably have given up. You like The Witcher? Yes, I am a very noted Witcher fan overall. I played the first game when it first came out. I've not read the books. I've played the second game. I do not like the second game. I think it's very bad. Not story-wise, but gameplay-wise. I think gameplay-wise it's incredibly awful. Lacking, I'll say. Lacking. The first game does not age well. Don't recommend it. And the third game is one of the best games I've ever played. So much so that I have almost 500 hours in it, and I've beaten it on stream like 3 times. Never finished stuff. I mean, you know, when you find something that you want to finish, though, that feeling will hit you. Play The Witcher. Well, it's never a bad time to play The Witcher 3. You don't really need the first 2. I mean, you can. They're super cheap, but you don't really need the first 2. They kind of tell the story as needed. But if you want to play them, they're super cheap. Always on sale for like $2. But yeah, what's that? Wow, 1 fish that time fucked me sideways, man. But it's a great game. It's one of my favorites. To me, it is the best RPG, strictly RPG, that I've ever played. Skyrim I put more in the sandbox category, and while The Witcher is open world, it is much less sandboxy. And I've not played a RPG I think that really compares. Baldur's Gate 3 is really good. It's a different genre, though. That's not true. Cyberpunk compares to The Witcher 3, but both those are by CD Projekt Red. I'm a CD Projekt Red fan, by the way. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. They, you know, despite what people will say about the launch of Cyberpunk, they do it right. Oh, I've heard a lot about that, about English. I've heard a lot about that one. Yeah. Not one I've ever played, but I do hear people reference it as their favorite semi-regularly. And reload it. It's fine. Lost Odyssey. That's another one that's held up in high regard. Just to make sure. See. Do. Huh. I'm not familiar with Vandal Hearts. And yes, there will be a second Cyberpunk. They're already in the works. So there will be a second Cyberpunk. There will be another Witcher. They've already put out the trailer for that one, obviously. They've got a good few projects in the works. This next one, I'm going to try just fishing it, because some people said that they didn't use atrophy. I can see why they would, though. This is extending the timer significantly. Oh, I don't think it'll be too buggy on release, or they won't aim for it to be. They can't do another Cyberpunk. You know. Oh, is this it? No, it is not. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a game that stuck with you, right? That's what matters most. I wonder, should I just... The thing is, once I'm out of sync with the process, then I fucking... Well, let's just try judging it up. It did make a comeback. I mean, well... It made a comeback in the sense that it, you know, it fixed the bugs, yeah, for sure. But, I'm firmly of the camp it was always a good game. It just was not, ideal for the release. So fast, man. Cool. Sounds good, Mike. Well, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. Take it easy. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Hope you have a good one. And we'll catch you next time. Oh, no. Siri is one of my favorite characters of all time. Geralt's great and all. Don't get me wrong. But with it being Siri, I'm fully on board. Because it also confirms that my ending is the canon ending. And I'm very happy about that. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing atrophy. Alright. Let's see here. There we go. And reload it. Why do I gotta stop that? No, The Witcher 3 finished Geralt's story. Geralt can finally rest. 4 will be featuring his adopted daughter Ciri instead. Which, I mean, after 3 games and everything he's been through, not even just games, also, you know, the books and everything, like, Geralt deserves his rest. Alright. Keep going for it. He will be in the game, but for the record, he will be in the game. He's just not who you're playing as. Like, they've already got the voice actor for Geralt locked down for The Witcher 4. 5 was Ciri. We can respectfully agree to disagree. Alright. There we go. And reload. It's going to be endless, isn't it? Come on. God damn it. My ass is going to start searching on the fucking Steam conversations about it. Ready? There we go. No, I don't think they will. There's probably going to be like, if they were going to involve Silverhand, it would be like a cameo or something. But like, he's not going to be involved in like the primary story of the game. They sound pretty adamant when their description of it that Cyberpunk 2 is completely removed from the first Cyberpunk. Like, they don't, like, good night, Dibs. Hope you sleep well. Take it easy. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Hope you have a good one. And I'll poke you after stream. But they're not gonna pick a canon ending for V. They're not gonna touch any of that. They want it to be kind of completely different experiences. Okay. No, I don't think so. I trust CD Projekt Red. They, outside of the launch of Cyberpunk, they are all hits with no misses. As much as I don't like the gameplay of The Witcher 2, it's not a miss. It did very well for the time. Just gonna play as Raiden. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid's way out of my wheelhouse, Soup. I'll take your word for it, man. And we keep going. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do a couple of rounds of what I'm going to do first. I'm going to check. It's low. So it means there's only 2 in there. Okay. We're at over an hour of this. It's fun. Okay. No, it's not almost 2. No. We're almost 2 hours of streaming, but it is not 2 hours of this. All right, let's see here. 1 second. Is there anything? Looking through the Steam conversations about the game to see if there's anything pops out. Okay. Yeah, it is almost 2 a.m. You're not wrong. Let's see, is there anything about this fucking thing here? Let me see. Okay. Let's see here. Well, that comment says they didn't use atrophy. Let me see. Okay. Only having the infused winch. Okay. On this reload, we're gonna reorganize a little bit. I think it's because it's the mass, like it's the most popular, you know. So as the most popular, it's gonna be the worst, I think. Do I have the infused winch? Yes. Okay, it said only have the infused winch installed, and it will heavily cut down on what you can fish. Okay. So, Why am I fucking this up, dude? Okay. There's a brand of ramen I talked about a few days ago, but it's kind of more. It's a fried noodle kind of thing. That's not literally listed as ramen, but more or less ramen. I haven't had it in a bit, but it has like 3 different kind of flavorings packets that you put into it. It's really good. It's way better than top ramen. I also just I don't enjoy top ramen, but it's because I ate it so much in college, you know. You don't have anything ramen like over there? Okay. Oh, there's that. Look, I'll be honest. Top ramen is not anything to be jealous over. Google it. All right, one moment. Come on. While that's going. Yeah, I mean that's more or less ramen. I mean, it's both of them are things I don't like. I don't like either one of them personally. Okay. And reload it. Okay, and reload it. You tried new monster fights yet? Yes, I've not done a tempered water dragon yet. I got to get on and do that with insanity at some point. But I did the Zoshia and the water dragon. The Zoshia fight is ridiculous. I really don't want to do that much more. I'm going to get my transmog gear off that, and then I never want to see it again. Not a fan. Not a fan. 0 out of 10. But it's good. Like as annoying as it was for me, like I don't think there's anything wrong with harder fights. It's just more like it made my hammer feel completely invalidated, is my problem. Like, don't get me wrong, the hammer already sucks. I'm well aware of that. I stay the course, but I'm very well aware that it's not really a good weapon. But yeah, it just kind of made me feel bad. The time I killed it was when I swapped to dragon damage dual blades, basically copying insanity. Then it disconnected us like near the end of the fight, and I had to finish it myself. Hammer is bad. The hammer is probably the worst weapon in Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but from what I've gathered, apparently its damage output and and all that jazz is apparently not very good. The, you know, attack speed as well is not great. Oh yeah, no, it makes wounds like a motherfucker, except on Zoshia. It really doesn't on Zoshia. Fucking, I felt useless as shit there. But yeah, it definitely makes a lot of wounds, but, you know. Unless I'm playing with Insanity, I'm a solo player, really, at the end of the day, so it sucks, you know? Yeah. It doesn't feel like it. It's really annoying. Like, the back legs and the tail, like, they only really take damage at, like, the last stage of the fight. So everything else is like you're having to fucking wail on its face. Motherfucker. Ugh. Face is the place indeed. Oh my god. There we go. All this for a fucking fish. Yeah, I've not tried the glaives yet. I've not tried most things, though. I used the dual blades, and I've tried the switch axe, but I'm gonna level with you. The switch axe just feels so fucking clunky to me. Not a fan. Dual blades, though, are really good. Oh, there it is. Hey, we found it. That's simple. There's the fish. The question mark, question mark, question mark. Imagine if it fell off right there. So, the same. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, nope, that needs to get moved over. Real quick. And now, I'm going to get my, you know, my stuff set up again, right? Okay. So now we finish the stories. I'm just getting all of my stuff put back in place for my own peace of mind. But now, yeah, now we finish the game. Alright. Let's see. Infused hoist? Is that what I was using instead of the infused winch? Coastal, shallow, oceanic. Bissell, Haddle, oceanic. Yes, okay. Yeah, and then once we're done with that, I guess we move on to trading card shop. Okay, so real quick, yeah, okay, there is room for it. In order to read the description of that fish, we got to go a little crazy. So let's go ahead and head back home. Actually, I guess there's an easy way to do that. Manifest. Not yet. Okay. We're about to get even crazier than that. Crazier than any rats will make us. Oh my fucking god. I knew it was going to happen. Alright. It's fine. That's why I went immediately to the dock. There it is. Okay. We'll go the long way to get out there. To right here. It's all good. We need to get red-eye crazy. So we're just going to drift it. And I think now, nope, not yet. Favorite food. Let me get to the shore real quick. Technically, I guess shrimp, but I don't get to have shrimp that often. So other than shrimp, I would say pizza. Meat lovers pizza. Okay. Come back over here and let's dock and let's read what that fish says. The deep form. In sable depths, elder blood seeps through the void, each conquest of corruption weakening the veil. From host to host, it withers and wanders, climbing towards the clouding sky. Such transient flesh has no hope of enduring the true deep. That is the scientist that fell out the window. The last fish is the scientist that went mad. Put him into storage. Alright. Repair that. And now, let's end the game. So there are two endings. We are going to go do the standard ending, we'll call it. There's the hidden ending that you, not really hidden, but you know, you kind of got to explore to find. And then there's this ending. So, if you care about spoilers, then I guess now would be the time to step away. The collector is a reflection of ourselves. We had the book with us the whole time. The relics that we retrieved from around the islands are mementos from our wife that died when we dredged up the crate that had the book within it. The book is red because it's covered in her blood. And everything we've been gathering is to bring her back. And I'm ready. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. Entering the final phase of the game, your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Let's go. Yes. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Waiting for the right time. I.e., don't fuck it up. Yep, don't fuck it up. Now, our destination is in the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry in the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. Gosh, I'm back. Sorry. You're good, Vixie. We caught the fish. Come on, the fish got you, and then I got... Oh, okay. Well, you didn't miss anything. We spent an hour or so, a little bit longer, catching the final fish, which is the final fish is the scientist that fell out the window. He turned into a huge fish. It took way too long. But yeah. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises through your body as you turn to leave. The collector is with you. Put in my own hands. What'd you catch? There it is, by the way. Oh, hold on. If you want to see it. It's horrifying. You caught the scorpion carp? Fuck yeah, that thing sucks to catch. It's a horror fish. Yes, it is. Alright, we have to make haste. Let's go. You're doing some barbarian style fishing with your hands. No, I get it. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. And where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. You open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You began to read aloud. To release a lost one frozen in time, you throw the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, you throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Oh. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh. Marrow is destroyed. I like how it says voice actors. There was no voices. It was just grunts. That was indeed something from the deeps. Let's see if it shows everything. Oh, they list the pets of the fucking creators. That's cute. Yeah. We let the credits play every chance we can. People deserve recognition for their work on a game like this. Plus that track. That's a banger fucking track. Of course. People put in the work on these kind of games. These are passion project style games. They deserve the recognition. There's a lot of people where this is Only time you would see, right? He has learned now. Hell yeah. I will say sometimes the credits get a little too long. When it starts, when it's like, 5 minutes of credits, you can start speeding up a little bit. Dude, I'm going to find this track on Spotify. That's a banger. Oh, I don't skip credits if I can avoid it. Oh, odd one. What are we doing? Okay. There's a fast forward. I could see that, because there are times where it's like, the credits are getting into, like, the things that didn't work on the game. Like, it'll be like, all right, now the marketing team for EA West. And now the HR side of, our office in Columbia. Shit like that. But, with an indie game especially, they don't typically do that, So, it's true. Yeah, sometimes they drag it out. That was an amazing song, though. Odd One's back in her chair. I don't think she was happy that I put her back down. Yeah. Does it continue the track? I think they thought that people would skip by now. I won't lie in this case. I think if you were going to do longer credits on this game, and maybe it's, the second ending is different. I think, show more damage to the world. Okay. How are you liking your voids? My voids? Oh, they are voids. This is pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah. So, like a couple of months ago, I mentioned that my headset was kind of going to shit, and a couple of people donated some funds for me to get a new headset, and I threw on an extra $20-$30 to get this bad boy. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. Good stuff. Really good headset. I will say, the second ending, we're not gonna wait through the credits. We're gonna let the song play, and then we're gonna move it on. You know what I mean? I'm sticking to my guns. I do think they should have kept the song going, though. Didn't hold up to the test of time. But yeah, so far these have held up really well. I really enjoy them. The battery life is good. I think the mic quality is good. They're comfortable. It's a little different resting on my head because I'm used to it kind of like resting up here, but not with these. With these, you want it back a little bit, So it took a while to get used to that. But otherwise, yeah, they're good. Good quality. Nice sound quality, nice and loud. The audio control right here is really, really easy. Up, down. Yeah, it feels like first it feels like they're going to fall off, but they don't. Yeah. The mic mute is so good. I'm not using it for stream, obviously, but like I like that you can. I have a headset again where I can flip it up and down to mute. Same headset. Yeah, I mean, it's a good headset. I recommend it. It's good stuff. It's very adjustable. It's very comfortable. Charges very easily. And it's wireless. I needed a wireless headset. I always need a wireless headset. All right. And we are done with the credits. Dredging the deeps. All right. And now, for the real ending. All right. So this ending, you have to find a few NPCs to talk to that are really not marked. They're kind of you could say they're out of the way. It starts with talking to the mayor out on this little island, and then once you do that, you can there we go, 230 just as proof. Look at that bad boy. Once you do that, you can start the unmarked real ending. Show me where I need to go. Okay, entering the final phase. Yep, let's go. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. So, yeah, Razer headsets are fucking awful, man. I'm not a fan of Razer products overall. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right. For her. Throw it back. I think we're going to the exact same spot. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming waters. And we have now obtained all the achievements in the game. Oh. Oh shit! And now we're free. There is always a bigger fish. Yep. We're gonna let the song play though. It's a nice song. And now, hopefully, the rest of the Isles are free from the grip of the eldritch horror that kept them there. And Ooh. There it is. Every achievement done. There are people that got this achievement before the DLCs. You can tell because 4.6 have this one. 2.6 have this one. Yeah. We 100%ed the game, though. That's something we haven't done in a while on stream. Not since either Dave the Diver or Final Fantasy X. One of the two. Or was Cyberpunk after that? We 100%ed Cyberpunk as well. 100% Baldur's Gate 3. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. That's... If I want 100% Witcher 3, I'm not going to 100% that game either. Alright. And with that, Dredge is complete. This was a nice little journey. It was a lot of fun. My friend Razuli gifted this to me, and I then bought the DLCs. But yeah, you know, it was a ton of fun. Very much thankful to him for that. It was a nice break away from Skyrim, which we'll be returning to tomorrow night, unless it all breaks, and then fucking oh well. But yeah. That was a good time. If you were here for Dredge only, which I doubt, but if you're here for Dredge only, we're gonna be, you know, logging off of it now. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time with it.